Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. OKC Thunder make massive announcement following Lakers-Bucks game. The Oklahoma City Thunder had the night off on Thursday as they prepare to face off against the Charlotte Hornets at home of Friday night. While the Thunder did have Thursday night off, they were watching one game in particular very closely on Thursday night as it had a massive impact on their seeding for the upcoming NBA playoffs. Oklahoma City needed the Los Angeles Lakers to lose to the Milwaukee Bucks on Thursday night to clinch the top seed in the Western Conference, and that is exactly what they were able to do. Los Angeles rested most of their starters, including Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, in Thursday's matchup against Milwaukee, and the game went as expected as the Bucks grabbed an easy 118-89 victory behind 28 points and 7 rebounds from Giannis Antetokounmpo. After the Lakers' loss, the Thunder posted on social media that they had officially clinched the top seed in the Western Conference. For the second straight year, the Thunder clinches the top playoff seed in the Western Conference, Oklahoma City posted on X. For the second straight year, the Thunder clinches the top playoff seed in the Western Conference. Of course, this is the second consecutive season that the Thunder had secured the top seed in the West heading into the playoffs, and they are clearly the team to beat in the West this season. Oklahoma City also became the second youngest number 1 seed in NBA history, behind only last season's Thunder team. This season, the Thunder have dominated their way to the top seed as they currently hold a 57-12 record, which is the best in the NBA. The Thunder have also clinched the top seed in the West before any other West team has even clinched a playoff spot, as they have a 12.5 game advantage over the second-place Houston Rockets. Of course, MVP frontrunner Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has led the way for the Thunder this season, and Oklahoma City can now focus on getting their roster healthy through the rest of the season before they start their potential championship run. Bronny James is showing signs of the player he could be. Los Angeles. If you say the word Bronny James to any NBA fan, it will warrant a reaction. What kind of response you will get will vary from ridiculous talking head chatter to the reasonable expectations a person should have for an NBA player selected with the number 55 pick in the draft. The question is, what kind of player will Bronny actually turn into? In Thursday's blowout loss, we caught a glimpse of Bronny's upside. He ended the night with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists, tying for team-high honors in both points and assists. The performance was his best for LA, but for those watching him with the South Bay Lakers in the G League, this play was expected once Bronny was given a chance. We've obviously monitored him in the G League, and feel like he's in those sort of end-game situations when he's gotten a chance to play with us. He's been really good, Redick said. So, not surprised by tonight. And I think his confidence is growing. You've mentioned the word comfort. That's certainly there for him, and I think the next step is just becoming an elite conditioned athlete. 'Cause when he does that with his physical tools and just his burst and his handle, and we think he's gonna be an above average to really good NBA shooter, he's going to have a chance to really make an impact. In South Bay, Bronny has been making that impact. He's averaging 20.6 points, 5.0 rebounds, and 5.1 assists across 9 regular season games. Bronny has also had standout moments, such as his 30-point performance on the road, and now he's displayed some of that scoring ability in an actual NBA game. The criticism surrounding Bronny has been unprecedented and, frankly, unwarranted, but through it all, he hasn't let it disrupt his development. Since day one, I've just been impressed with the person that he is, and to deal with frankly Bull because of who his dad is and just keep a level head about it and be a class act says a lot about him, says a lot about that family, Redick said. Like any other rookie, Bronny has had struggles and has worked through them. During the early parts of the year, he had trouble against aggressive on-ball defenders and was pushed around a lot due to the NBA's physicality. Now, he's handling the ball much better and even took Giannis Antetokounmpo one-on-one. The play didn't result in a basket, but it showed his burst, and perhaps he was fouled on the shot attempt. May have gotten fouled, that's up for argument, but it is what it is, Bronny said. I tried to get me a bucket. That's it. With the Lakers fighting for a top seed in the Western Conference, there won't be many games where Bronny will play as much as he did on Thursday against the Bucks. That's good news for both Bronny and the Lakers. He needs time to develop, and since the Lakers aren't relying on Bronny's minutes, they can afford to be patient and allow him to step up only when he is needed or ready. Against Milwaukee, he was both and he looked like the best player in purple and gold. The steroidy games at the gym, they prepare me to be confident in my play and what I do, Bronny said. So, just keeping that same mindset, being ready and being confident in myself. It might be back to the bench for Bronny once players return from injury, but this game can be a building block for his confidence and his career. It's proof that he isn't just the human version of a victory cigar entering games to thunderous applause once the result is in hand. He's a legitimate player, and the Lakers are taking their time developing him. As long as he keeps his head down and puts in the work, he will become the best version of himself. Michael Malone refuses to give J.J. Redick and Lakers any bulletin board material. It's always news when someone talks about the Los Angeles Lakers, for some reason or other. Maybe it's because they have Los at the front of their name, and the way that's pronounced in the US is a homophone for loss. I guess it's really exciting when they don't succumb to the sound of their name and win some games sometimes. It's the best theory I got. Michael Malone talked about the Lakers. Daniel Starkland has the quote. Anyway, I think nothing is the point. The fact that Michael Malone felt it best to be complimentary probably indicates that he's truly impressed with what the Lakers have done since acquiring Luka Doncic rather than he's scared or anything of that sort. Not many teams can say they have a better player than Luka or LeBron. The Nuggets are one of them. Nikola Jokic is almost universally in the top 2 of people's midseason MVP rankings. While LeBron is the arguable GOAT and Luka is MVP tier, it's one more step up to being a multi-time MVP rather than one of the betting favorites before the year starts. Michael Malone just wanted to give some deserved praise, it seems, to the trade itself, to the performance of the players, and J.J. Redick's coaching. Just take it at face value. Sometimes people just say what they mean. What seems more interesting is hearing Malone's thoughts on the Kings trade and the team they've become since moving on from De'Aaron Fox. He's always been a bit more verbose about the Kings. Are you a fan? What do you think of Michael Malone's statement? Leave your opinion in the comments.